I'm Debbie the researcher.
And I'm Judy the athlete, and we're here to help you better your best.
So our sensory system for the day is touch. And when we touch, it'd be very good if we could feel at the same time, right? And I think sometimes that happens, but not always. You know, we touch our equipment or we touch a ball, and especially if we're mad at it, you know, we might not have such a good feel or feel it. And feeling is so complicated. In one sense, I think it's what we perform for, is that ultimate feel when everything comes together beautifully, and you know, we have a nice outcome that goes with it. But you know, we could talk about touch feel, this feel inside of us. There's many different aspects. So if we just talk about touch, I think that's a good place to start, you know, in terms of feeling.
Well, it's definitely something we're in charge of. I hear so many athletes say, you know, it doesn't feel right. And I'll tell you, when it feels right, and we're doing testing with athletes, when it feels right, they can't not smile.
Right.
It's all over their face that's the feel that we go for, exactly like you said. But when the feel isn't there, I see a lot of frustration or a lot of like, you know, it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And one of the things we talked about is like, how can I take charge? And when I think about it in archery, there's two places that your hands touch something. And I can really take charge of setting my hand in the grip and my fingers on the string. I can only imagine in putting or in golf, you know, getting my hands and feeling that grip is going to be really important.
Yeah.
If I'm a baseball player, I'm going to hold that ball and I'm going to feel the seams, and it's a small piece of feel. And
the way you're discussing it, Judy, is correct, because you're programming it. But I have lots of athletes that they're waiting for the feel, you know, and they know the feel they want before they start, but they're waiting for it, which means they're not in charge, and that's not a good place to be. So if we walk up and, you know, we set our hands and we're in there, you know, when we're doing it, that's part of it, so we can feel. And even if anxiety comes in, because anxiety will block our ability to feel, but if we focus, you know, on those hands and those placements and, you know, the ground under our feet, whatever it happens to be, I think those simple, small things can at least start to bring feel back.
Sure.
Yep, and get us going back in charge.
And it seems much easier for me to think about I can be in charge of feeling something small.
Yes.
Right, and connecting,
that's exactly right.
Connecting that feel.
That's right. And the rest will probably take care of itself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Start small, be in charge.
Sounds good.